Glass is the second part of the Crank trilogy. In the previous story, Crank, Christina flies off to her dad's house in Reno, Nevada. While she's over there at her dad's house, she meets a guy who is a drug addict and shows her drugs. While on the use of drugs, she gets pregnant and has a baby and names him Hunter, but doesn't inform the father. He raises Hunter on her own without any help from the father whatsoever. Even when she was pregnant, she didn't really care and would just use drugs like she had no purpose to live. She would use them all day and wouldn't care about herself or take care of herself. The last takes place a couple months later at her mother's house. She's a little older, not yet quite mature, nor responsible, and because of her actions, she gets into daily arguments with her mother and her stepfather. Her actions led to her mom disliking her and the way she's behaving around the house. So because of this, her mom decided to kick her out because she thought it was the best of it, but she got kicked out and had to leave Hunter there with her mom because she wouldn't be able to raise him without her mother's help. While she's looking for a place to stay, she visits an old friend who introduces her to her friend named Trey, and him and Christina start to talk. Christina and Trey start to date, so they decide to rent an apartment together and move in together. While they are dating, Trey introduces Christina to an imported drug from Mexico that his cousin gets hooked up with. She starts selling this to make profit and be able to afford her bills. According to the book, the price is very high, but it's worth what you pay. Trey isn't always with Christina since he's finishing up college, so he doesn't make it home every night, and Christina doesn't know whether she should trust him or not, and she starts losing confidence and trust within him and their relationship. While Trey is in college, he's busy getting with other girls. Christina later gets busy with Trey's cousin, but Trey doesn't mind since he knows that his cousin gets lonely and it's not the first time he does stuff with his girlfriends. Christina later gets kicked out from where she's living because Trey's cousin's ex-wife comes to live with her children. She didn't like Christina, and so she talked to Trey's cousin, and Trey's cousin kicked out Christina from where they were living, and now she's back on the street. When Trey and Christina move in together in their apartments, they bring Hunter along, but since Hunter spent the rent money and the bill money on gambling and drugs, he couldn't afford the apartment. She starts using drugs even though she can't afford them. She steals them from Trey's cousin and ends up like crackhead. This book is very inappropriate, but it's a good book to read and I highly recommend it. I don't really read, but when I do, this is all I read. This book starts off a lot boring, but gets a lot better once you start reading more of it. This book is highly recommended by me. I honestly thought it was one of the best books I can read with its extraordinary. It's just extraordinary, and the point of view written, the way it's written from the point of view, it's amazing. It has a lot of high vocabulary words that can help you with your academic vocabulary and help you get into better colleges. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.